like the way things are, so you come up with a new landscape. So, yeah. Things have to be messed up enough so you can have something to avoid. Let's go.
Did you ever have one of these days where you love the town you live in, but the blue marble girl, she can't even pull off her own spin?
But there's plenty of bands playing really good and being more disciplined. So the world doesn't need much more than that. And so I can afford to go off in my own corner and provide maybe another need.
There's only powder.
Your new album is called Hisser. Can you tell me a little bit about the idea with Hisser? Because the hissing from the tape noise is obvious all over the album. Why is that?
You don't get enough hiss anymore because everything's gone digital, so I sort of miss the sound of the hiss.
What's the fascination?
It's what I grew up with in the 70s. It's kind of a familiar warm, like you're not all that alone. There's still something going on in the corner.
Until it blows it right. Now we're gonna blow it right.
You recorded at home. Why?
The studios are fairly limiting. They have a rack of limiters. And you have to be there at a certain time. So it becomes more like a doctor's appointment. But when you have a situation in your living room, then any time is train time, you know. You can, in the middle of the night, when you get a little spark of a notion, you put it on tape when it's not even there yet, when you're not even thinking about it, when it's more there than you are. So it's for the sake of the capture, harvest time, when the song is just ripe enough. And it'll never be like that again, you know? You'll always be thinking next time. You'll be thinking about the changes next time. But the first time you're playing it, you're just feeling your way in the dark.
Do you work a lot like that on an almost unconscious level, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I live there on an unconscious level.
Did you ever have one of these nights, strung out like a string of cracked Christmas lights?
I had a friend, my best friend got sick, he got brain cancer. So after his radiation treatments, he developed pneumonia, which sometimes happens. So he had to go in the hospital for a week, and we didn't know if he was going to come out of it, so I would go in and stay with him all night to make sure, keep an eye on things, because he was unconscious. But I would bring the guitar and play, because he was a great guitar player. I didn't know if he was going to come out of it or not, so he was on this breathing machine, and he was keeping this rhythm. So I just started playing. I was jamming with him, and it could have been the last time. So it was pretty important, just because, you know, that's pretty much it. Is you can jam with somebody depending on the rate of their heartbeat. I think that's what allows anyone to either work together or play together. When your heart beats sort of fall in sync. They're not the same, but they're in a comfortable meter with each other.
Blue girl shows a day well up into the night, and the red cap boy.
Would you say that humor is an important part of your music making?
Well, you know, it's very medicinal. It keeps you alive longer, and you can't take it too lightly, you know. You gotta. When my friend got sick, he became very funny. He was dying, and he was the funniest he's ever been. Kept him around a lot longer. So this is the divine comedy down here. It's pretty funny down here on the planet.